Alright, jumping right back into League for Teleport Sphere and Pile Wither. So we got the Ronso Fangs going against the Luca Goers. We are taking on the Bhed Psyches. Kilka Beast taking on the Guado Glories. So let's do it. Let's jump in here real quick. Let's set it so that we don't have late game as a goalie, because that seems really, really bad for us. I mean, hey, great for us when we want experience for Nimrok and such. Start of a game like this, we could certainly lose very, very quickly. I mean, this team is, I mean, it's pretty much handpicked from us to be like a sort of like a challenge, right? Like, this is a good team, and we putting them in a position of power is a terrible idea. You give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile. Yeah, you got Brother here with the ball. He's going to push midfield. So no break. Going to go for the Venom pass. It's okay. Barrack says no, which is even better. And then we just try to set up for a goal, essentially. We just encounter Shamey, which is actually massive. It gives us the opportunity to swim a little bit longer and give Eager just a ton of space. Like, look at this. He is free as can be. Brother might rush him or maybe rope if he's got like Brawler on, but I think we're good actually. No threats, nothing. It's just Eager, and not a great shot, but an attempt at the goal, and this could make it. So, all right, looks like Duran says no. So pass will go to Brother. I mean, it was a good try, right? It was a good try. It was okay. And then Brother encountering Barrack, but that's all we really need, right? Like, Barrett's insane. He just, again, it's just over, man. It's just over. So this is actually really good. Yeah, because, I mean, we're in the exact same situation as before. Like, we got Eager pretty much open, and then he can just do whatever he wants. And then ideally he'll make a goal. It's tough to say. Like, this is definitely not a, like, it's in the bag situation. And Nadia could steal this, but you know, we're gambling here. We did lose the gamble. I don't know. The problem is if we just stay back like we were, then it puts us in a situation where we just hope that a really bad shot makes it, right? Like it can, but it doesn't have a great like chance, you know. Duran's a pretty good goalie at this point. Like Duran, as much as we mock Duran as a goalie, he's actually pretty good early on, and then he just falls off really dramatically. So it's not it's not like he's just terrible all around all the time. He's just terrible most of the time in the later levels. So that's kind of what we're seeing here. So 2.5 minutes in, we're not actually able to capitalize on a goal yet, but I mean, it's not over, like, right? Like the game is far from over, and we still have time. So let's take the tackle from Nadia here. And my gosh, she's doing work. I mean, stealing the ball from Eager, kind of expected just due to the stats there. Stealing the ball from Barrack, definitely not an expected thing. Like, that was a surprise. So let's oh gosh, this is terrible actually, because we're in a situation where Volucha could block this, and she does. Okay. So here's, and maybe I'm being like a drama queen here, but if Volucha scores, it's going to be nearly impossible for us to fight back here, because look how long it takes us to score a goal, and then having to score two. I mean, that is a lot of work to put in, to say the least. So we're gonna, I know we lost the ball last time, but we gotta go with our best out, and I think it truly is the tackle. Okay, cool. So we do retain. Let's pass to Eager. I think Eager's the better option here, because he can get close. Keo can like tackle through. It doesn't really matter. Like, I think Eager's still good enough to make it this close. I mean, what, Keo's got 19 attack. Like, that's not impressive. He could steal, but he doesn't. So Eager now staring down Duran. He's right here. Like, this is a pretty safe goal, but you never really know. Duran's kind of an animal. Okay, it looks like he's not going to be able to stop it this time. Alright, Alright, so you got brother in the midfield here going for the Venom pass. Less than a minute left, and this is not looking like a, yeah, I was going to say not looking like an actual, like, successful conversion. So let's swim away. I'm not really sure what to do here. This is risky because Volucha could certainly stop this. Yeah, I should have done the tackle. That was really dumb. I could have been punished for that, and arguably I should have been, because that was a little bit greedy. So we do retain the ball. We only got 15 seconds, so I don't know if we can actually score, because what, ball goes there, spin ball happens, and then super goalie. Yeah. So it's gonna be 1-0 going into the second half. I mean, not terrible, but also not like perfect, right? And a lot of experience for Barrick. He's really just like carrying the game, honestly. He's what, level 60? Of course he is, right? He's insane. So let's see. I think we actually need to take Nimrok off with the sphere shot, because if it happens, I don't want Barrick being prevented from learning it, and that will certainly happen with a player like Nimrok. So you're gonna have brother push midfield here. We're gonna wither tackle through. Then we're just trying to set up whatever we can, but obviously they're really aggressive. Like the problem is, like, a lot of their players are just a little bit too fast, right? They force these early encounters, and then we're just kind of left picking up the pieces of, like, how do we get Barrick to do something useful in this situation, right? It's a legitimate challenge. So I mean, we do what we can, but they definitely force us into awkward situations. Oh man, and sleeping Nadia, I mean, that is insanely good. So I mean, brother encounters. This is dumb. I shouldn't have done this, but let's see how it goes. Looks like no punishment yet. So Eager does claim the ball. He's all the way up there. Kyo's gonna tackle through, but we're just gonna go for the shot. And it's really unlikely. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's unlikely for Kyo to actually get a like retain ball control there, or steal the ball. And yeah, going up 2-0. I mean, this is looking like writing on the wall for the Psyches at this point. The fake Psyches, that is. We're the real Psyches. So you're gonna have brother with the ball. He's gonna push midfield. We're gonna wither tackle through. I mean, the game's pretty much over, I think, at this point. Like, we've got 2 goals. It's looking good for us. Let's actually pass back to Lake Cam and see if we can get some experience for the back line. They definitely need it normally, just because they lag behind so heavily in the experience game. It's a real struggle for sure. Plus, it'll just be nice not giving Barrick more and more experience, because he's so strong at this point, right? Like, he's ridiculous. Like, is there really any reason for Barrick to get even better? Like, no, not really. He's good. Like, Barrick, you need to level out, man. You need to stay 60 for a while now, because you're just insane. Right. And I think at this point, like, you can kind of just tell what the AI is going to do just because it's been long enough. I think they're just cool with whatever we're doing. Like, they're really not stopping us. They don't have any sort of, like, issue with what we're doing. So we can just keep on doing it, right? Like, this is, you know, easy peasy. There's nothing to it. And this is, of course, like I mentioned before, this is really good for the experience game for the backline. Barrick is just, he's hogging it, right? He's insane. He's getting so much experience. Like, we need to have some sort of, like, benefit for our backline. Some sort of, you know, strength that they can pull onto. And that's, you know, that's going to be gained from the levels they get. You know, they need more stats. They need more impact. And they're not bad, per se, but they could be better. One of the biggest worries, of course, is that, like, over time, as they level up, they just do kind of level out, so to speak. Their stats don't increase to be crazy. The Bhed Psyches aren't really a good late game team. Like, they're definitely, like, burn bright and burn quick. Except Nimruk. He kind of always is just too good, but we'll see how it kind of pans out. Yeah, we're trying to go undefeated, but I think it's going to be really challenging in the later half, in the later episodes. But yeah, Judah did level up, level 39. More HP, attack, block, and pass. So that's good stuff. Definitely welcome. So Goers and Fangs tie it up 2-2. We 2-0 the Psyches, and Beasts win 1-0. So hey, we're top scorer. It's not too bad. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.